Welcome back to Good Day. We're a little more than a month away from one of Toledo's biggest events.
Yeah, so Clint McCormick is the race director for the Mercy Health Glass City Marathon. He's here this morning with Tim Carney of the Toledo Road Runners. So we're getting close.
Yeah.
Really close. 5 weeks out, correct?
So we've been talking about this for 6 months now, right? That's crunch time, right?
It's happening.
So if you haven't started training, you should maybe let someone else have your spot, because
I think it's a little too late.
The marathon is full.
Yeah,
it's
so
sold out.
It's amazing. The marathon we've increased the capacity of that event, and it's sold out over a month ago.
Wow.
I mean, we still have people on the waiting list trying to get in. Fortunately for them, people who didn't train properly may be getting injured, and they're now starting to sell their bids. You're seeing a lot of that, but still a full field. It's good to see.
Yeah, and Tim, you're here with the Road Runners Club, so this is the 47th year.
Yeah, this is the 47th year for the event. We're excited that it's continuing to be successful. We look forward to many years ahead, but we really couldn't do this without Clint as our race director, who's kind of led this for the last 15 years, as well as all the community support we get, whether it's from our sponsors, Mercy Health, Owens Corning, local sponsors that really help out. So in the end, this event, while we have great participation and it's really for all the runners, we're also able to give back to the community at the end of the race.
Yeah, how important is that to be able to give back to the Toledo community?
Oh, it's huge. It really makes the day, it makes the club, and being able to hand out checks to local nonprofits that partner with us on the volunteer efforts and do other things, it really means a lot to the club, and it puts us in a great light.
So with the marathon being sold out, the half is too. Are there any spots left for the relay?
So the half marathon is good. We still have spots in that.
Okay, the half.
The relay, though, is getting close. So we cap that based on the number of teams, and I think we've only got about 50 team spots left. Right? So and that's a team of 5 people. They kind of divvy up the marathon distance, ranging from 3 miles to, I think the max is almost 7 miles.
Okay.
So you can have a seasoned runner running with a novice, if you will, to kind of put those miles together. And that's my favorite event. Prior to being the race director of this, I probably ran that relay 15 years in a row. And it's kind of, I call it the Amazing Race of Toledo. You know, you kind of orienteer your way around a bunch of road closures and have to get from point A to point B, and you know, you run a certain segment and a challenge and find your team and then run through the finish line together and get a beer. I mean, it's really one of the most exciting events that we have on the calendar. You know, so the relay is still an option. Certainly the 5K and the kids, we'll be really making that push here the next few weeks. But March 31st is really the magic date that we need to be focused on, because we have to, as an operation, get all the final orders in. You know, the t-shirts, the medals, the food, everything that we want to provide for our customers. We need to be making those final orders. So March 31st is kind of really that magic date that we want people to get registered by.
And Clint, this race is one of the faster ones, right? And
people
folks,
like this one.
They do. They enjoy it a lot. But people get an opportunity. They're running to see the Glass City. But with so many people running in this marathon, they're going to get an opportunity afterwards and before to explore Toledo as well. So that's a piece of this that's so vital and important as well.
It is. So the economic impact on this event is in the millions of dollars. It's quite humbling to be able to create this event from where we were 20 years ago to where we are now, and we draw from 40+ states. Usually 3 to 5 countries are represented outside of the United States and Canada, obviously. But yeah, the economic impact in the hotel rooms, you know, we have a tourism page on our website that drive people to the zoo, drive them to the art museum, all of our staple things that we kind of take advantage of living here. The metro parks, you know, while they get to run through it on race day, they also get to explore that the day before and the day after. It's really the highlights of our area.
Yeah, and you know, when I think about these runners, Amanda, for me, running a marathon, I would be too wiped to be able to do anything, but runners, they get it, because Tim, he told us this morning, you ran 10 miles this morning.
Before you got here.
I did, yeah. And so
you got here.
right in the middle of marathon training, myself for the Boston Marathon. I'll be helping out a lot with the Glass City 2 weeks later, but all my time has been spent doing that. So yeah, you kind of get used to, over time, 60, 70-mile weeks, and you just build it into your schedule. Most of my running is done first thing in the morning before the family wakes up, but they do have to unfortunately deal with me going to bed around 9 o'clock at night.
So you got to do what you got to do. But yeah, it's admirable.
It's so amazing, just the effort, right? Because you have come on, you've had folks here talking about the training aspect of this. So this is just remarkable for any athlete to be able to complete a marathon.
And anybody can do it. I mean, and that's kind of the beauty of this event.
You look right at me.
I'm still trying to really
look at me,
right? So it starts with the kids, you know, ages 2 to 12. We have kids run out there, get them excited about the atmosphere. Then we've got the 5K.
The 5K.
Right?
Anybody
can walk a 5K. Yeah. Literally anybody can walk a 5K. But what's exciting is when people come to and see that atmosphere, they're like, you know, I think I can do the next event. I can do the 5-person relay, or I can do the half marathon. And then the marathon's the bucket list, right? Not everybody's going to run a marathon every single year. Only some people are that bullheaded.
Just go ahead and say it,
right? But what we're trying to create is that active lifestyle, right? We just want people to live a healthy life, right? And whether you're doing a 5K or a marathon, you know, we want to, you know, that's the best thing about this type of event, because you see all different ages, shapes, and levels of ability.
Yeah, love that.
And if you don't want to run or walk, there's always the opportunity to volunteer.
There you go.
Okay, so there's a reason. One of the reasons this event is as good as it is and as great as it is, because of the volunteer effort that we have. And typically, this particular event takes over 1,000 volunteers in some capacity to make it go off without a hitch, and make it the experience we have for our runners. So if you want to participate still, we're always looking for more volunteers. There's lots of positions open. It is filling, but we do want to give people that opportunity. Sure. And lastly, if you don't want to do that, you can always come out and spectate.
Yeah.
The runners.
Posters out,
remember, the race starts at 6:30 a.m. and so the more people out there at 7, 7:15, 8 o'clock, encouraging those runners to finish, the better.
Yeah, all right, very good. Get signed. March 31st, he says.
Yes.
Get it done.
Thank you
so much for being here today.
Thank you.
Well, still to come on Toledo's most local 9 a.m. show, a little ditty about Jack and Diane.
Okay, Amanda heads back to the 80s without the hair, though.
Yeah,
When Good Day continues.